What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rundown. Believe it or not, I actually got a root canal today. I was in so much fucking pain. Oh my God. I done been stabbed before, and I'm ready to go through that again. Real talk. Crazy thing about it, gotta get another root canal in a few months. God damn. But we're not here to talk about that because those are expensive things that need to be taken care of. And shout out to my wife for helping me with those expenses. You know what I'm saying? Even though I gave her $1,000, it cost like what $1,300 it cost today, or it was $1,800. Something like that. Whew. And we saved and go to Vegas. Stress my wife the fuck out. But the good news, I just sold a house, and guess who getting all the money back? My goddamn wife. Which leads me to this conversation that Ali was having. Ali Dreams, beautiful IG girl, was having with Hink the Basement. As you guys can see, Anton is actually not here. He's watching the background. He didn't like what Ali had to say. So the conversation is about, do women really prefer men with money over men like just that are good men? And men these days call anything a good man. Anything. Right? So the conversation went crazy because Ali ended up calling Hink a broke ass nigga. Because Hink said you never take a woman on a date outside of something like Starbucks, never spend no more than $10. Which, I mean, I don't know where you eating that for $10 these days, but good luck with that. And Ali said you would never get a woman that looked like her spending that kind of money. Let's get into the conversation. And shout out to Curves for Life. Another one of the big girls who I always thought she was pretty, and I love confident big girls. I forgot her sister name. Oh, Kelly. Her sister Kelly, ridiculous. That was JR. I think that's JR's new wife now. But anyway, let's keep going. Oh, and shout out to Sean. Shout out to all the members of the Divine Nine. I see you. Alpha Kappa Alpha. I see you.
Okay, thank you. Women like this is an example of what I'm talking about on a regular basis. But she's not the only one. Because she's dealing with Instagram dudes. That's the type of dude she's talking about. She want the money and the looks. Yeah, he gonna show you all that, but he owns nothing. Matter of fact, he don't own the shirt on his back. But you'll get him because you think he's got the bag and he's got the nice looks and he's 5'11". Yeah, that's what the type of views you want, and that's cool.
But it sounds like you've been hurt by a beautiful woman. It sounds like you've been hurt by a beautiful woman.
Damn. I don't know if Hink been hurt by a beautiful woman. I do know Hink is married because his wife is black, right? And she's actually darker than him. Hink look biracial. He light skinned and shit. He very light skinned. But I will say this: Hink, very respectful older gentleman. Whenever I talk to Hink offline, which was far and few, he always just said the same thing. Hey, stay out of trouble, focus on the babies. Stay out of trouble, focus on the babies. He's kind of old school. So when he say IG dudes, I don't understand that either because it's broke niggas on Instagram. It's not just a place for rich niggas to stunt. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody's on Instagram. From broke people to rich people, incels to players. It don't really matter. We categorize these women as Instagram girls because they make money off Instagram. They make money off TikTok. And it's very easy for them to do. It's easy for them to get a Fashion Nova sponsorship. Right? Especially the ones that's trying. Everybody got them now. I can, man, there's so many girls with a Fashion Nova fucking sponsorship right now. It makes no sense. Literally. But at the end of the day, it's like she's not just dating Instagram dudes. She's dating dudes in real life, bro. Like all the rest of these women that y'all praise. Y'all thought that Brittany Renner was only dating niggas from online. Turns out she's dating Kevin Gates, all type of niggas. She's dating people in real life, bro. So I think that when y'all talk about these women who got money, I'm not gonna say Hink hurt because I don't want to project that on him. But I do think that he's projecting how he feel about women who expect men to pay for stuff onto this woman. A lot of the men who got money, like an Anton, they don't really, they're not happy with their wives. They want women that look like this. Hink, if you think that she's unattractive, then you gotta think Island Girl Q unattractive. Right? I don't understand it. This panel is actually full of all beautiful women. Sean is very beautiful. Curves for Life is beautiful. I already said Balances is fine as hell. Precious speaks for herself. And Ali is beautiful. All the women here are literally beautiful women. What they choose to expect is what they choose to expect, bro. That's the reason why Sean's single. You're never gonna meet a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Sorry, the AKAs. You're never gonna meet a member of AKA that isn't bougie, that doesn't like jewelry, that doesn't like expensive clothes and all kinds of shit. For fuck's sake, bro, they wear pearls on a daily basis, not fake pearls, real ones. So I mean, that's just what they do. And Anton and Hink have daughters, so I think that it would be important for them to say, hey, yeah, maybe it's okay for women to expect men to pay bills or to pay for a date that's more than $10. I wish I would, because my daughter, she's not at dating age yet, and my wife's daughter isn't either, but my wife's daughter is closer to dating age. I wish she would come home and say, a boy invited me on a $10 date to see if I, what? Girl, if you want some Starbucks, just say that. We can go pick that up right now. We can go have your brother go pick that up and come back. That's a normal occurrence. Yeah, that's literally nothing. I would feel like, hey, he clearly don't care about you. He don't want to plan. He don't want to do shit. He don't want to spend shit. But at the end of the night, he gonna want to fuck you. Yeah, no. That's literally utterly ridiculous. Even when I first met my wife, where did we go again? Bahama Breeze? Yeah, we went to Bahama Breeze. They got them drinks I like. And these niggas consider that a high school restaurant. In Michigan, they treat that like it's Ruth Chris. Really? Yeah. That was just normal. Like, to meet you, that's like going to McDonald's. It is. She slide through, get my little food, spend a little 150, leave. That's a fact. But nevertheless, man, let's keep going. I want to hear both sides of the argument.
Just because I'm beautiful doesn't mean that you can categorize me in the same category as that woman. I have substance. Hold up. I'm beautiful to you too, because that's why you targeting me. I have to be beautiful because you're targeting me. You're targeting me.
And she got body for days. I love women with big titties. Everybody who knows me knows this. So she automatically, Ali, as far as this list, got through at the top. Her and Balance, because they both have all around body is what I would say. I'm married now, so I can't really comment the way I used to comment. But Ali body is ridiculous. She got body for days. That's the only thing that Q has too. That's a fact. No, Ali is pretty in the face. Q is not. When I say Q look like Benzino, that shit stuck with me. That shit is so fucking hilarious. And I got no beef with Q. She's messy. I like her messiness. But she damn near look like Hink in the face. You feel me? But it is what it is.
And I have the right to think and feel how I want. You can't censor me.
Well, ma'am, can I finish?
You don't own nothing. What do you own?
Can I finish?
What do you own?
Can I finish, ma'am?
As a whole.
Can I finish, ma'am?
Because I want to know why you seem.
So the whole night, Anton was missing in action, and she was pulling niggas' cards. Now, I don't know why they brought this Luis guy up there. He was just too timid for the show. He wasn't ready for YouTube. He wasn't. Too quiet. Just not assertive enough, right? If Anton was up here, he would have backed Hink immediately. We can't censor you. What do black women own? We own more than y'all. He would have said 1,000 different things. Luis wasn't ready, and Hink is too much of a gentleman to take it there, which is why the title says Anton kicked the woman off the panel, because Hink got control of the show, but he's just not that type of nigga. He's very, very old school. Misogynistic, but a gentleman all at the same time.
To put me in a category as some ratchet women who use men.
Ma'am,
I'm letting you. I'm having a dialect with you. Go ahead.
I didn't say nothing about you using men.
I'm not going to allow you to say to degrade me. That's some dumbass shit. That's what black men love. A lot of black men love to do. And you're not going to do it today, but you can go ahead and talk about another woman, but I want to allow you to do it while I'm sitting here.
Again, go ahead. This is the type of woman we're talking about. So we talk about the mental part. She doesn't bring peace.
How you know she don't bring peace? Let me tell you right now, bro. I think Ali was extremely attractive. Because I like women with full lips too, like my wife has. And she has full lips. The thing is this, bro. Most of the niggas in the incel manosphere, red pill, MGTOW, Save yourself, black man. You can name them all, bro. They all would try to talk to her. You think that whatever these niggas do on a daily basis, if she inserted herself into that situation, that wouldn't bring these. If she start giving these niggas just pussy and head alone, that'll bring some of these niggas peace. You think they want to put it with her attitude? You think niggas want to put it with my wife's attitude to deal with her? Stop it, Hink. Hink, you put it with your own wife attitude. Shit. Niggas walking up to Anton wife asking her directly, do you suck dick? And she not saying no. Let me guess, he was the only one in the school that can walk up to her and ask that question. You see what I'm saying, bro? Everybody brings something to somebody's life. It is what it is. Y'all thought that Drea Michelle and Jalen Green was going to be done. No. No, and I always say this, the last thing I'm going to say before I press the clip. The Houston Rockets literally have no superstar. They was the worst team in the league with Jalen Green on the roster as a 19-year-old being the best player. He get a baby by Drea. All of a sudden, they number one in the West. The Houston Rockets, led by Jalen motherfucking Green. Bro, I was flabbergasted. That told me that Drea Michelle done did something to this nigga. He turned to LeBron James and Kobe Bryant out of nowhere. And you know what I think? I think he stopped chasing the little Houston STD girls, and he got him an actual wife now. Yeah, his focus. He got somebody that's helping him on his nutrition, all of that shit. Sorry, y'all. My wife went to go check on the baby. Time to feed Aegon. You know, I just don't understand it, bro. Women bring an abundance of happiness to your life, an abundance of happiness. Even when my wife and they're about to breastfeed my son, that makes me happy to know that. It makes me happy to know that she has her master's degree. I have my bachelor's degree. And with that, we're able to make a shit ton of money and take care of our family. This young lady, Ali, like I said, she is extremely attractive. Extremely attractive. And she's not really a bad person. She's combative with you right now because you try to categorize her as something that she's not. Just because she's sexy and she got sex appeal and her boobs, all the rest of that shit, don't mean that she a thought. Don't mean that she for the streets. I don't mean none of that, bro. Y'all project how y'all feel because some beautiful woman must have hurt your feelings. But don't project that onto somebody else. We don't want women projecting the shit that they dealt with from these bum ass niggas onto us because we don't represent the men that they dealt with. So me, I'm across the board. If I don't want the women to project their bullshit on me, I'm not gonna project my bullshit on them. Simple as that.
And like, she just gave me an example right there. Talk about the sign language. Yeah, it's all right in her. It's wrong right there. So you're an example type of woman I teach my son. So you're good for the network. You're good for the program. You're good for the world because you're the example I use. You're the type of woman who's fake as hell, who walks in a lie, who lives a lie.
Fake. You don't know me from a can of
no, let's not throw shots.
Listen, let me tell.
Exactly. She said, fake. Fake. I'm not calling you, babe. She said, how you gonna call me fake when you don't know me at all? You do not know me at all. So how the hell you calling me fake? Hey, I don't like when people do that either. Because if you don't know me, how you gonna talk about my character? How you make it something personal that's not really personal? You don't know me, dog. What you do know is I look better than your bitch. That's what I would have said if I was her. Go get your wife, bring her on camera. Or go get one of your sons and see if they don't find me attractive. That's what I would have said if I was her. Clearly, man, shit. Y'all be on here lying to yourselves. Y'all are mad because these women look better than y'all wives, and it make y'all upset. Now, Shorty, go off.
Tell you something, mister. You sound like a bitter Kevin Samuels.
Damn.
tell you something, mister. You sound like a bitter Kevin Samuels.
Damn.
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
She said that nigga sound like a bitter Kevin Samuels.
Damn!
This shit is getting real. It's heating up. Let's go.
You must be a Kevin. You Kevin Samuel Jr., huh? You want to degrade black women because I am a black woman, and you don't know me from a can of paint. You don't know me from a can of paint, but you want to sit and categorize me as some gold digger.
You guys, no man want to know that.
Boy, you should go to hell.
Did you say no man would want her? That's a lie, Hink. And you know it. You know it. You been in this space long enough, Hink, to know that's a lie. If these niggas want Island Girl Q, and these niggas want Lucky, and these niggas want Six of Goddess, they want her too. Trust me. They wanted all these women. They want Curse for Life. They want Balance. They want Mona. They want Precious. Mr. Let Go fumbled that bag. Directly fumbled it. Child. You can't make this shit up.
No. How about y'all let me finish? I had the floor.
How about you go to hell?
Go ahead, Hank. Just go ahead and speak.
Before she started interrupting, I had the floor.
I'm gonna interrupt this ignorant shit because you're not about to sit and degrade me.
When you was spewing your mess, I didn't
spew shit against you, boy. I don't even know you. You ain't not on my radar.
Damn, she called that nigga boy.
That's true.
Boy, I ain't say shit about your fat ass. I ain't say shit about your. See, I don't be making jokes. I just take direct shots. I don't know how to do that. But she went the fuck off, man. I like that. Let's go.
You acting like a boy because let me tell you why. A grown man would never sit and degrade a black woman and knowing that she's double marginalized more than you. A black man would never.
Ooh, she's speaking that Malcolm X shit. She said a black man would never degrade a black woman knowing she's double marginalized more than you.
Period. 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 Period.
I think I sense a fact. Black women are double marginalized, but you know what? Black women, I try to tell them, if this was the 80s, YouTube is BMF and they the plugs, and black women is what everybody buying these days. You want a 2 for $5? Oh no, we the 50 boys. Yeah, what y'all slanging? Hate for black women? Oh yeah, I take 2 for 50. And you got some niggas, hey, cuz I need a whole QP of that. I need a whole brick. Damn, you don't like black women at all, huh? Nigga, give me 2 bricks. we about to make money off shitting on these black women. That's the new age of black men. Real talk. You won't find a podcast out here by a black man that's promoting actual positivity. Outside of mine's. And my wife. But my wife, I'm not really on her channel. That's really her thing. And she's very she don't promote marriage, right? She promotes feminism. And I promote her. So it is what it is.
I didn't talk about nobody. I said a man that's approaching me. That's not you. See, you didn't like me and find me beautiful. You wouldn't care. You would not give a fuck on what I say about another man who's approaching me. Because you know why you care? Because you know I'm beautiful. And you know you like, oh, I can't have a woman like that because I don't have the money to afford.
Damn. Hey, she is fine. As hell. And look at the ladies' faces. Look at the ladies' faces right now. You know you will never get a bad bitch like me, Hink. You know that the only woman you can get are ugly, Hink. You will never get a bad like me. You're only concerned about what I say because I'm fine. Child.
Toward her. That's okay. If you can't provide, that's okay. That's okay. I get it.
First of all, you're not my type.
You can't provide. That's why I'm not your type.
Okay.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Ali,
I don't provide for trash.
let's just let him finish.
Guys.
We'll
I
let
provide for trash.
Yeah, it seems like you're trash. You're the one who's insulting black women. You're insulting black women. So you're the trash. Okay.
I don't want to mute anybody.
So I don't need you.
Mute. We gotta mute somebody.
But that's why you're by yourself.
Well,
That's why you're by yourself.
Hey,
That's why you're alone. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're not married. You can't be.
Nah, Ali. I think Hink is married, right? I'm not even I'm not here to lie on niggas now. I'm almost the last time I talked to Hink, he was married. Now, whatever has transpired since then, I don't know. But I know the last time I talked to Hink, he was doing this show right here with you. So it was years ago. And at that time, he had a wife and kids. So
Be a married man talking like that. You're a single.
All right, guys.
Married men talk like that all the time, baby. You about to meet one soon. You about to meet a bald-headed one who has a wife who doesn't look nowhere near it. No, she's not even close to your level. I won't even compare y'all. And he's about to come up here and check you. So married men talk like this all the time. Donovan Sharp married a 50-year-old white woman, but then went and told his audience to not marry any black baby mamas, despite his white woman being married for 20 years and being a baby mama. But you know what do we know? Okay. In today's society, hypocrisy and consistency means nothing to people when they make arguments. They can make one argument one day, next argument the next day, and stand on both topics, child. Let's go.
Yes, guys, come on. We gotta get back.
Okay, you guys are
saying what I need to say
right now.
I'm gonna let
No, you're not saying that ignorant shit.
Hold on.
Fuck you.
Chill, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish, but try to do it without directly
Trying to insult another black woman.
Just
that ain't what you ain't gonna do.
Piece on what you didn't like about what you were
did you hear what her stipulations without insulting another black? But y'all was free
I
to
didn't
insult
say that.
First of all, you don't know if a black man approaching me or not.
Hink, why can't you make your point without addressing her directly? Why can't you do that? Unless the point is about her directly. Any other time we'll be saying, okay, this is what a woman should do. I don't have to say this is what Ali should do in that situation. Unless you're not addressing it to Curves, you're not addressing it to Precious, you're not addressing it to Balance, you're not addressing it to Sean. This is why they're quiet and Ali is speaking because you're addressing her. Why wouldn't she respond? That's not her being a hyena. That's not her being unruly. That's a person. If you said something to me, I would respond as well. Child, you can't make this up.
Not. So why are you trying to internalize what I said? You said you don't find me attractive. So why are you internalizing the man who approached me? So you shouldn't care about what I want from a man.
I don't care about you, man.
Ali,
So why are you talking about it?
Ali, just let him finish his,
you guys. I don't care about, ma'am. I care nothing about you.
She's not talking.
Then don't mention me again. Then.
Go ahead, Hank. Finish what you were saying without talking about her specifically, because
and I wouldn't. I'm just an example. These are the type of women that men have to deal with. They have to choose from. And guys, please take notes. Don't deal with this type of woman.
They don't want your broke ass taking them to Starbucks because you don't know how to mentally vet a woman.
Damn. Don't deal with a woman who don't want your broke ass taking her to Starbucks because you don't know how to mentally vet a woman? Child, look at Kerr's faces smiling. I'm so proud of you, sister, for going off on these niggas. I'm so proud of you, sister. So proud of you.
Get your ass out of here.
Oh, y'all.
Again, I did not direct it toward her, but yet she feels offended.
You did say, oh, these are the type. This is the type of woman. As if I'm the poster child. You just said me. If you didn't mention me, sweetie, this is an ignorant panel. If you're gonna sit and try to degrade me from what my opinion is, sweetie, you just sound like a Kevin Samuels Jr. You sound like a Kevin Samuels Jr. who died with a prostitute on top of him because he was taking too much Viagra and Red Bulls. Which
God damn.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
She said Kevin Samuels died with a prostitute on top of him drinking too much Red Bull. Whew. That hit home. Maybe I need to slow down on my Red Bull drinking. But I'm married. I don't make content shitting on black women. Not all of them, at least.
Who be you? Because you getting a little older, baby. You're getting a little older, baby. You better watch it.
These are the type of women you need to stay away from.
These are the type of men you should stay away from that want to take you on coffee dates, that call you, and call you names, and don't know you from a can of paint because they think you only deserve coffee.
If these women are willing to act like this on a live stream for millions of people to watch, imagine what she's willing to do.
Imagine what you're willing to do. If you're doing, look at what you're doing. You need to focus on you and your head.
She's making a lot of sense. If you're willing to, and that works both ways, then I'm happy when I see people make arguments that work both ways. That let me know that they're balanced. If you're arguing with a woman online and you're saying that, well, if she is doing this online, imagine what she does in person. Couldn't I make an argument that if you're arguing back and forth with a woman online, if you're rendering judgments about a person that you don't know from a can of paint and arguing with a woman, couldn't I argue that if you're willing to do this online, that based on your argument, you are going to do this offline as well? Because that's the argument you're making with her. She's unruly online. Imagine how worse she is offline. Well, you're arguing with a woman now. Should I assume that it's worse offline? Let me know, Hank. Put it in the comments.
You need to focus on you and your ignorance on what you're doing. You need to focus on you.
Have no respect for them.
Men act like this, and men like you deserve to stay in the basement with your mama. You're probably in the basement with your mama.
You don't let him get under your skin like that. This is not a.
It's too late. I got it.
You gotta stop it. Listen,
it's too late. I got it, girl.
You don't got me nothing. I'm used to misogynistic Kevin Samuels Jr.
She will call my name tonight, girl. I promise you.
You want me to call your name, but you're not attracted to me. You're not attracted to me. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Worry about this. Don't worry about this.
Oh, wow. I mean, it is interesting. If you're married, I don't know if your wife would want you saying that you want this woman calling your name. I don't really know what you had going on in your marriage, but I don't think that you would find it appropriate if your wife told another man, you're going to be calling my name tonight, daddy. So why do you think this appropriate here? It's not even a shot. Because none of us who's watching this is thinking, oh yeah, she really want this old ass man. No. It's the opposite. I said this before because they keep saying, well, the internet is a space that has allowed people an opportunity to actually come on here and be gangsters and thugs and all that stuff they wouldn't be online. Well, the internet has also allowed older men who would never have access to a certain group of women, right? It has allowed these older men to have access to these young women that they normally wouldn't have access to. That's just the facts. Hink wouldn't be in the same vicinity with this woman ever. Ever. He would never be in the same vicinity with this woman. Right? Same thing with Anton. Anton don't be around baddies. You can tell by these people, life partners, what kind of women they really be around. It's a fact. For example, Donald Trump married a woman that used to be on Playboy mag. That sets the bar. I'm telling you what kind of women he be around. Right? Everybody who got a little bit of money don't got the same access to women. Keep that in mind. Let's go.
Worry about this, baby. You're not attracted. You're not attracted to this. Don't worry about this.
Hey, you guys.
Just let it go.
Yeah, you gotta mute somebody. You gotta mute somebody.
I'm about to. I'm trying to be rude. Listen, I think that. Can I just have it for 2 seconds?
Just chill.
Listen, y'all, we got to be able to talk without the argument. It's like giving headache. Okay. So I understand what you guys are saying. I think that when you say that a man, because he takes you on a coffee date, that automatically equates to him being broke. I know many of men.
I've never said that, Miss Shan.
I said it.
I never said that. I called that man broke.
Okay.
I called that man broke.
Hold on.
I said he's broke in the basement. Don't put words in my mouth.
She didn't say men are broke.
You did.
Pretty much. She never said men
Yes,
were broke.
she did.
No, I didn't.
No, she didn't. Hold on.
I said it kind of equates.
Let her talk.
Can I just finish? She said she wasn't
As
saying
long as she agreed with you, you want to hear that.
What she was saying was she feels like she's more valuable than just a coffee date. She would like for you to take more time with her, show her like I don't mind spending 2, 3, 4 hours with you. I'll take you out on a date. She feels like she's worth more than that. She said y'all, she literally said y'all can do what y'all want to do. If y'all women like that, if y'all are okay with coffee dates, cool. But for me, I want more than that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I remember the coffee date conversation. I remember that was a question to ask. So, are you okay with your man taking you for a $5 coffee? I mean, okay, cool. Why not? Then would you fuck him afterwards? No. But you'll fuck him if he take you to a filet mignon place and get you some steak. These guys are so crazy, bro. Like, so immature, bro. It literally makes no sense. It literally makes no sense how immature these guys really are. If y'all wife is only going over a coffee date, bro, one of us gonna end up hitting her. But you know what? I ain't here to have that conversation. Let's go.
You guys act as if people are not allowed to have their own preferences or what they want. That's fine. If she's not okay with that, cool. Balance says she was cool with that. I think Shanti said she was cool with that. So some women are cool with that, but that doesn't mean you're less or more than. She just feels like that's not what she wants. That doesn't mean that men who take women out on coffee dates ain't shit. She just feels like that ain't for me.
That's exactly what she said.
Okay.
Well, listen. Hold up. I don't want nobody else speaking for me. Hold up, Shan. I don't want nobody else. Hold up. I don't want nobody else speaking for me. I'm gonna speak for myself. Hold up. No, Curves, you hit it right on the head, and I appreciate you for even doing that. You didn't have to do that.
Nobody else speaking for you.
Hank, Mr. Hank, listen, Mr. Hank, because she said exactly how I feel. I don't want nobody Hold up, Hank. I'm gonna let you speak because we're gonna get on a good. Okay, let me finish. Let me finish.
Everybody,
let me finish.
And I was
because you were insulting me.
I was the one who was originally supposed to be talking.
Because you were insulting me, and I'm going to clarify what I said.
I was insulting the statements that you was making, not you.
Okay. Yes, you did. Hank, you did. I feel offended because you did, and I feel like.
So let me.
Yeah, you did. Wait, let me talk to him real quick because I want
to. Yeah, this is why anti end up coming up because they have no control over it. You have to mute people. You have to be assertive. That's just what it is. Otherwise, people will take advantage of you, like they're taking advantage of her right now. If we be in 1,000. At some point, you have to allow people to speak one by one. I always tell my wife this: doesn't serve anybody when everybody can hear nobody. Can't hear shit nobody saying. Why? Everybody want to talk at the same fucking time. Allow somebody to expose themselves and respond to that. That's what we do here. That's what we do, guys. Let's keep going.
You want to get each other's number and just talk one-on-one?
Okay, but you put words in my mouth, so I want to clarify what I'm
saying to you is I heard what Kerr said, and let me apologize, okay? I apologize if I got what you were trying to say wrong. I apologize. But no,
Hey, what's going on?
It's getting turned up over here, Lapi.
Okay,
you missed a whole lot.
I was listening. Listen up, y'all. We have to be respectful on this panel. The Sunday show is a different vibe. We got to make sure that we're not going back and forth. So I don't want you guys to be sitting there arguing over that. We shouldn't be doing none of that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just felt really offended and disrespected because of my opinion. I never ever said that Hank was anything. I started calling him broke after he said that I'm unattractive and I'm somebody he would, and every man needs to look at a woman like me and stay away from women like me. And I felt really offended because as a Black woman, we get enough heat. When I go into an interview with a white boss, I get enough heat. When I go into my white job, I get enough heat. I don't want to get heat from my brothers, the men that's supposed to protect me, because of my opinion. That's number one. Number two, I never said a man is broke because he wants to take me for coffee. I said that it's informal. I said that it gives me interview vibes. It gives me that has a dating budget. It gives me, and that's not being broke because you have a dating budget. That gives me that you're dating multiple women and they get $20 each. And you need to space out your time. You only got an hour per person. And I want something more individualized that's specific to me. I don't like coffee that well, like that. I told you I drink it for work. So why would I allow a man who's approaching me to take me to a place I don't want to go? And I don't frequent. Now I've been called a gold digger. I've been called stay away from these type of ratchet women. Like, I don't know where you came from with that, Mr. Hank, but it was very offensive.
So that's what we're going to do. Like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get back on track. We got one more topic.
Can we not answer? Can I not bring it? Because I was trying to get an opinion in there. It was just...
All right, go ahead, Shan.
I just wanted to say, and I get what she's saying. I absolutely, now I get it. I completely understand. But I don't think that any woman should knock a coffee day. I think that that's a great opportunity to get a person to know a person in an informal way. You're not dressed up. You see what they're going to look like every single day that you're with them, because everybody doesn't have to dress up. And also, it's a great time to have conversation. You can always know what a man makes by just his profession. I mean, I know a lot of physicians who do coffee because they work at night. You know, some people, that's all they can do is do a coffee day. And for me, I don't give everybody my nights. So I gotta like you to even take time out of my nights to give to you, because to me, that turns into something else. I like to keep it, look, we're just getting to know each other. Boom, boom, boom. That's just me. Not to knock what you're doing. I apologize for saying that, but that's just how I do. And I don't think people should just go in thinking a coffee day is a bad thing, you know? So it's not like going to Starbucks. They're nice.
Everybody have that preference. Everybody had the preference. If a woman wants to accept a coffee date, she can. If a woman doesn't find that that's enough for her, then that's fair as well. That's where discernment comes in on an individual basis, where we get to figure out what we want. That's where preferences come in. I don't like certain type of women. It is what it is. It's not that I'm saying that, you know, a certain type of woman isn't suitable for marriage. It's just I wouldn't want her. That's all it is.
Coffee.
Don't gotta shame women collectively, guys. It's a really old hustle, man, and it's dying out.
Shops.
So am I allowed to talk
Anton now.
Am I allowed to finish? Am I allowed to address what I was starting to speak on?
Address it, but don't point it.
No, stop. Don't stop telling me what to do, Kurt.
I'm saying no. That's
no.
That's
Stop
all
telling me what.
So this is that emotional feminist shit, right? She's suggesting to you not to bring up another person. Because when that person starts shitting on you, you're gonna get in your fucking emotions. I can't finish. I can't finish. Well, no, because you brought this person up again and again and again and again. So when somebody bring up one of these niggas' wives, we bad guys, but they can talk to other people, daughters, wives, nieces, sisters, and everything else any kind of way. This is why y'all not respected. It's a fact.
You don't do that, ma'am.
I'm not
I don't tell you what to say.
She's asking you. She's asking the question.
Hold on. We're gonna give Hink the floor. We're not gonna let not one woman interrupt him while he's talking. And then when he gets done talking, then y'all can respond. And when y'all respond, I'm gonna need y'all to not insulting because it's disrespectful.
Anton, he was disrespectful.
If he not Anton, this is the reason why nobody respects you in real life. You can't have, cause I saw you said we're not gonna let not one woman interrupt him. So if a man wants to interrupt, he could. You can't have a rule that only applies to a certain gender. It just don't work that way, my baby. It don't. If Hink is about to speak and talk shit on her, then nigga, she gonna speak on him. It is what it is. That's why you couldn't control Sway that night at Fight Club. You thought that for whatever reason, maybe because some of these hoes follow you like you thought that because you was paying Sway and Cheeky and them niggas, Aaron, no, that when you told Sway to be quiet, he was gonna be quiet on E Black, but he didn't. Hey, can you use better language? Nah, fuck that. Aaron, get your homeboy, bro. Right? You gotta keep that same energy. You letting these women pull that Karen up out your bitch ass. Mark.
Respecting me and insulting me. He said that I'm a gold digger, I'm this, and I'm
Wait. Here's the thing. If he's attacking you, how do you handle it, right? Because you a grown woman.
and he a grown man.
But hear me out, right?
This is a patriarch where men really.
Here we go again. And she right. If she's supposed to handle herself a certain type of way because she a grown woman, then certainly a grown man should be handling himself a certain type of way. Wrong or right? Child. I wish I could make this shit up. But we can't. And Ali, these men don't represent the patriarch. That's the white man. The strong white man. These men are a fucking, they are a beneficiary. No, well, how you say it? A beneficiary. They are a beneficiary to the patriarch just as much as you are. That's a fact. To the patriarch, black men, black women are the same thing.
Wait.
Right?
So you gonna overtalk me and I ain't show you nothing but respect?
Now you see what I had to deal with.
Hold on, Hink. So you gonna overtalk me and I'm just having a conversation?
No, I'm not trying to overtalk.
Damn, Hink. When Anton said, "Hold on, Hink," you shut up immediately. Nigga, look down to the floor and everything. But when she said, "Hold on, Hink," it has to be an argument. Child. Now we see who submit to who.
Talk you. I'm interjecting because you're saying that I'm a woman. I need to have more grace when he's sitting here verbally attacking me. And I feel like you're not addressing that. Where's his?
So at what point in history, from any woman specifically, right? Because if you understand him as a man, then you also understand how to handle him. At what point in any point in history has a woman been able to be successful when it comes to conversation, when it comes to in-person interactions, without handling it with grace. Like if you with your man right now, right, and your man starts spazzing out or whatever, you gonna go back off on him?
This ain't my man. This
I'm
is
just,
a
wait.
Anton. You asked me a question, so let me answer it. You asked me a question.
Follow me. I don't want you to, don't direct it towards him. Just follow me, right? Just roll with me on this one. If you with your man, even if it's not your man, if you're in the presence of men in real life, right? How do you handle it if you see some confrontation going off or if somebody says something to you?
The way I would have handled it, I tried that. The man has continuously
just follow me.
Wait. Anton, I'm answering it and you interrupt.
Anton don't want you to answer the question, my baby. That's not what they do over there. They like to shame women. They're not really interested in hearing what y'all got to say and fully allowing the audience to understand what you're trying to say. They never allow that. They never allow that. You can't make this shit up, man. Let's keep going.
To me, and you don't like my answer. So
okay, I'm gonna let you answer. Go ahead.
Evidently, baby. You want me to humble
myself.
Go ahead and answer. Wait, I'm answering it. Let me answer. You want me to humble myself for a man to allow him to continuously on a live try to degrade me as a human being, and you want me to humble myself. Black women have laid down on the front line for Black men and the rest of the world for many centuries. I don't owe him nothing. I don't have to have some type of be so gracious when a Black man is verbally attacking me. As a grown man, I felt like y'all should have came and said, hey, if you got something to say that you don't like about her opinion, don't direct it towards her.
You're not even talking to me. You still talking towards Hink. That's how I know you emotional.
She literally talking directly at you. She's talking directly to you. And she was 100% right. Y'all wanted her to say, oh, you know what? Let me just calm down like how Crimson Cure would do. Or Melanie King. Even though we've seen these women also argue with men. And exhibit hyena behavior. Right? You can't make this shit up. Even if you wanted to. She's 100% right. Why do she need to be humble to talk to this nigga Hink? He don't even own a platform. He a guest like her. But y'all want Black women to humble themselves for y'all dusty, raggedy asses. Absolutely not.
And that's how I know you caught up.
I told you I feel
because you're not. But did I disrespect
emotion.
You? But did I disrespect you?
I'm not talking about
you. But you're not
him.
talking to Hink right now. You're talking to me.
I understand that, but this is fresh. It just happened.
I asked you to follow me and roll with me on the conversation, and then experience what it is that I'm taking you down because I'm trying to convince you of something. I'm trying to sell you on something, right? I'm not disrespecting you. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't overtalk you. Okay. None of that, right?
All right, so I appreciate the time today.
If you in the
I don't have to be on y'all panel. I feel like I really appreciate y'all letting me have my opinion.
So you can't have a conversation with me?
If you're not going to address this man, I just told you I felt disrespected.
How do you know what I'm going to do? And you already trying to tell me what to do instead of having.
You're addressing me. You're addressing
I'm having a conversation with you.
That's addressing her. And this is what Lady Mogulette said when she meant, Anton, you only address these women. You never had no smoke for men. You never actually check men. This the spoiler alert, ladies. He can't check us. He's not in a position to check us. What? I can imagine Anton pulling up here in Chicago and trying to check. Child, I'd love to see it though, but I can't. I literally can't imagine it. We know who he is now. That's all. And he a coward. That's all it is. So that's the reason why he spent so much time going at y'all, ladies, man. Because if he went at men, they would expose him for who he is. And eventually we get to a point where we say, hey, square up. Square up. Let's see if you can really protect. Then you get exposed for being just as weak as y'all are. There's some men out here, they really be in a feminine bag. And right now we witnessing Anton and his feminine bag getting checked by Ali. Hey, a woman that look better than all the women that he's around, his wife, Q, fucking just pearly things, all of them, bro. Can't make this up.
I'm not addressing anybody.
But you should be having a conversation with Mr. Hink. I am done
How
with
do
this
you
conversation.
know what I'm going to do? And you so combative. And
I don't have to be.
We're not talking about what you're going to do. She's talking about what you have done. Since you came on the panel, you only address her. You haven't addressed his bad behavior. This is child.
Be on this panel. I appreciate it. Lakeith was great.
Well, we're not gonna let you give your speech. Like, if you don't want to be here, then get the fuck out of here then.
So,
ooh, emotional. I'm not very emotional. You can't let niggas get close to you, cause niggas is very emotional. We ain't gonna let you get a speech and get the fuck on then. You don't want to be here, get the fuck on. Child, no respect at all because she told Hink the truth. I look better than your wife. You got a wife, but low-key want me. You niggas would never have a baddie humble herself before you, so you think that coming to the internet and being a bitter Kevin Samuels is gonna get women to humble themselves on a panel view and respect you. Child, let's see what else bullshit they about to say on here.
Anton.
No. Hold on, man. Let me just say this. Let me say this. The only reason I started having a conversation in the first place, and I don't even know why she's still in the back. Get the fuck out of here. The only reason that I was having a conversation with her in the first place is because I wanted to display something. I wanted to display exactly what it is that you said, Hank. Women, your superpower is in your femininity. You're never going to win with the guy, whether it's in real life or online, by presenting yourself as a combative person. Your superpower is in your femininity. What's the point of going back and forth and shouting or whatever like that, right? If we're supposed to be a reflection of what it is that we want.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up, man.
Shut up, silly woman.
Jesus Christ. Nigga blew the whole show because you mad about what this woman want to say. Women got to rest in their femininity. No, y'all don't. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do, black women. Whatever y'all want to do. Don't let no pudgy fat nigga that can't do more than 20 push-ups tell you that you can't do what you want to do. Black women, y'all can out-earn these niggas. Y'all already are. Most of the women right now that was on that panel are in better shape than niggas like Anton. Anton and Hink are both fat. These are some Lizzo round type niggas. Right? And they're old. Like, these men are pushing 50. But you know what? Time for me to get on out here, man. Let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments below. Was Ali wrong or was Anton just being overzealous? Peace.